Good morning again, everybody. It is Happy Friday Eve, meaning it's Thursday. And I'm back again, out of obedience, courageousness, and because I am on assignment for God's great kingdom. So I wanted to again drop in, give a quick word of encouragement, again, to be an example, to show resilience and fearlessness, to speak the words that He's putting in my heart, my spirit. I cannot live in expectation of His greatness and His blessings on my life if I'm not doing what He's asking of me to do. So for starters, I'm going to start with the scripture, and this is from Deuteronomy 31:6. And it says, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them. For the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you." So that is the courageousness that I'm living in today. If I really had to be honest, there are a few things I want to touch on. I want to always bring sincerity and clarity in my messages. I stand alone right now during this time because there are a lot of people who I was under the assumption through family, friends, etc., had love for me, and they would be excited that I've grown into this place in my life, this place of clarity, again, this place of great expectation, this place of light and ascension. But they're not. They're not happy. But I have to stand alone. It's really weird, and I'm going to say this. I don't like to get super personal in these videos. But again, because it's about being authentic, there's some things I'm going to have to say to be able to get clarity and to get the point across. It's like I see some people who, again, in my mind, I thought were really good friends and again would be happy to see me on this elevation. Like I see them watching the videos, but they won't say nothing. And again, I say that to say not to point fingers, not to judge, but just what it looked like to me on the other end. It looked a little sus and crazy to me that you're watching me, but you won't say anything. But outside of that, I say that to say that it doesn't matter to me because none of that is going to stop this mission that I am on, with or without support. I don't have one family member that watch my videos, but I got to do it without them. I got to be the generation curse breaker. I got to be bigger than the others who sit back and have something foul to say about somebody. I'm not striving for that. I'm striving for greatness. And either you appreciate it or you don't. But that's where I'm at with it. And again, that's why I push through. I come out, I make these videos. As I stated yesterday, it's not something that I'm waking up feeling I have to do. It's so much that comes with it. But at some point, we have to pick and choose. I've always been a person of strength, regardless of what them same friends that be watching me with nothing to say. Y'all seen me go through it. But at the same time, I don't know what I'm expecting right now from them because they're the same ones that kicked me while I was down. Spectators, that's what it's called. People who come into your life to watch you be at rock bottom, to watch you continue to sink. And the whole time that you're in that, I know when you're chosen like me, you still find the heart space, the courage, the resources to be of light and love to them same people. I've done that. I'm not confused about anything at this point. Again, I know who I am. I know who I was. I know what I've done. I know what I haven't done. And again, I'm here to be nothing more than an example to what transformation looked like, to what ascension in God's will looks like. It's not about this. Like I said before, that's just a part of it. That's just, God's way, again, of putting me in a package. So, again, that I am effective. that I do catch people's attention to hear a word of wisdom. It's not about me. I'm loved up by the Lord. I don't care if nobody else ever loved me. The Lord and my son. I can carry on with that, and that could be enough. But again, when he places you on a mission to be of his light, you got to push past all that. I can't be concerned. Again, at this point, I can't allow the heart space or the capacity in my mind to be concerned. This is all about being an example to spread his words of wisdom. And I do it out of obedience again because of my expectations of him. How dare I expect from him if I'm not doing what he's asking me to? I'm not going to lie. Today I didn't want to do this. I didn't. And like I said, it's a lot of days that I don't. Excuse me. But I push through and I do it anyway because I know it's what he wants for me. And I also know that if he's moving in my life, there's going to be things that I got to do. When you go to your job, you're not expecting a paycheck for nothing. Oops, maybe. So a lot of y'all are. Again, if I'm keeping it real and transparent, people do that nowadays. But the reality, you're there to do work. You know, we see it all the time. We go into a store, whether you call on the phone. I stop and I'll ask people, what are you there for? Ain't you there to do something to get your money? Act like it. I'm here paying my money. And again, things like that are symbolic to what God's principles are about. We walk in those steps throughout life so that he can give us a physical symbolism of his scripture, his principles, and how we're supposed to align it to our lives. It's rules to this. You heard? You know, we so quick to accept the rules on other things, you know. We got to accept the rules for life. And again, we are at a very critical, tumultuous time in the spiritual sense. As I said yesterday, God ain't playing no more. You know, you either in or you out. This stuff is crashing around us, y'all. Everything. For those of you that are on direct deposit, it's going to come a Friday, Thursday, whatever your payday is. You're going to have expectation that that money is there. But guess what? It ain't going to be. And if you're not paying attention, you're going to be victim of that. You know, a few years ago when the thing happened and we was all out buying up toilet paper, y'all know what I'm referring to. You got to be careful because, see, they'll zap your video. They'll take you down the algorithm stuff. I'm be honest. I don't even understand what all that means. But I do know that certain things you say, they will cancel you. And I don't want to get canceled. So I'm not going to speak the words that I'm relating to. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. There is something that's coming that's way bigger and way worse than that. And again, because we're walking around distracted and still trying to make things what we want it to be and not consulting God on what our lives should be, we sleep. It's time to wake up. I say that every day. This is not a joke. It's not a joke anymore. My video's dwindling down. I think today I am going to have to do a part 2. Again, I don't always want to have to do that. I need you guys to subscribe to my YouTube so I can go consistently. Nobody will do that, you know. Fake love. But anyway, I'm going to stop this one. I'm going to come right back.